Trump New York civil fraud trial closing arguments. Trump's defense team asserts political motives, challenges credibility in closing arguments. In a dramatic turn of events, the closing arguments in Donald Trump's civil fraud trial unfolded with heightened tensions as his defense attorney, Chris Kise, launched a spirited defense against the allegations. Kise began by emphasizing the key elements of Trump's defense, asserting the absence of victims, intent, and any claims of wrongdoing. He boldly stated that Trump's net worth surpassed the figures in his financial statement, contending that the entire case was manufactured to pursue a political agenda by New York Attorney General Letitia James. Meanwhile, the proceedings began without addressing Trump's desire to deliver part of the closing statement, prompting Trump attorney Chris Kise to initiate the defense's closing argument. Allegations of politically motivated prosecution. In a fiery closing argument, Trump's defense attorney, Alina Habba, directly attacked New York Attorney General Letitia James, accusing her of pursuing a politically motivated prosecution against Donald Trump. Habba asserted that the case was manufactured to pursue a political agenda and boldly questioned the logic behind the alleged fraud, stating, if they wanted to commit fraud, why would they select Deutsche Bank, Zurich Insurance, some of the most sophisticated, highly regulated companies in the world? It makes no sense. Then, Trump was given the chance to speak. In a dramatic courtroom address, former President Donald Trump seized the opportunity during the closing arguments of the Trump Organization civil fraud trial to present his perspective, asserting, the facts are the financial statements are perfect, that there are no witnesses against us. The banks got all their money paid back. There were great loans. Trump, unwavering in his stance, categorically labeled the proceedings as a political witch hunt, contending, we should receive damages. Emphasizing his innocence, Trump expressed his belief that he had been unfairly persecuted, stating, we have a situation where I'm an innocent man. I've been persecuted by somebody running for office, and I think you have to go outside the bounds. Trump insisted that the trial amounted to a fraud on me, suggesting a broader conspiracy aimed at preventing his potential electoral success. Despite Judge Arthur Engoron's initial interruption, Trump persisted in his request to address the court, seeking 2 to 3 minutes to comment on the case's broader implications, asserting that it goes beyond the mere presentation of facts. Judicial impact on corporate transactions. Trump attorney Chris Kise concluded his 2-hour closing argument by urging Judge Arthur Engoron to reject the claims, emphasizing that the case's implications extend beyond Trump. Kise argued, what you do, Judge, impacts every corporation in New York, warning against allowing the Attorney General to have limitless power to intervene in commercial real estate transactions. He asserted that accepting the claims could open the floodgates for attacks on corporations in the state, urging the judge, don't do it. During his argument, Kise spotlighted Trump's achievements in shaping the New York skyline, praising the former president as one of the world's most successful figures in the real estate industry. He strategically placed blame on Trump's deputies at the Trump Organization and his accountants at Mazars USA, singling out specific individuals involved in preparing financial statements. Debating materiality and Trump's expertise. The courtroom witnessed a tense exchange between Judge Engoron and Kise over the significance of a $2 billion difference in Trump's financial statements. Kise argued that Deutsche Bank considered it immaterial, but the judge insisted on an objective standard. The debate extended to Trump's expertise, with Kise asserting that Trump, as an industry expert, should be considered a credible witness. However, Judge Engoron interrupted to clarify that Trump did not qualify as an expert witness in the trial. Before entering the courtroom, Trump expressed his desire to speak during the closing statement, despite Judge Engoron denying the request the previous day. Trump cited the judge's reluctance as stemming from the fear that he would bring up topics the judge wished to avoid, and he labeled the case as very unfair and very bad for New York State companies. However, legal experts have warned that Trump's attempt to deliver a closing statement could be unprecedented and perilous for the former president. With closing arguments representing a critical phase, Trump's involvement as a non-lawyer could risk damaging his defense further. Security concerns and unfounded threats on Judge Engoron. The day was not without external disruptions, as a bomb threat at Judge Engoron's home heightened security measures for the closing arguments. Engoron received a bomb threat at his home, leading to increased security measures. Nassau County Police later deemed the threat unfounded, categorizing it as a swatting incident. The incident underscored the heightened security around the judge, who has been the target of threats throughout the trial. Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman issued a separate statement. The Nassau County Police Department continues to investigate this morning's threat and takes seriously any threat made to an individual. The police department continues to work with our local, state, and federal law enforcement partners on all aspects of this case. Michael Cohen's credibility challenged. In a scathing critique of Michael Cohen's credibility, Trump attorney Chris Kise launched a blistering attack during the trial, denouncing Cohen as a serial liar. Kise emphatically pointed out Cohen's history of deception, stating, "This is a serial liar. He admitted he lied to Congress. He pled guilty to lying to Congress. He admitted he lied to Judge William Pauley in his sentencing." The courtroom drama heightened as Kise accused Cohen of using the trial to garner attention for his podcast and media appearances, alleging that Cohen's motives were driven by self-promotion. Kise's assertion was underscored by recent headlines citing Cohen's use of artificial intelligence to generate fake legal cases, prompting a smile from Judge Arthur Engoron. Kise further contended that Cohen's testimony lacked consistency, emphasizing how Cohen, after initially claiming that Trump directed him to inflate numbers, later recanted during cross-examination, stating, he then said President Trump did not direct him to inflate the numbers. The contradictions in Cohen's statements, as argued by Kise, cast a shadow of doubt on the reliability of his testimony. As the trial nears its conclusion, the courtroom drama intensifies, encompassing political motives, corporate implications, judicial standards, security concerns, and challenges to witness credibility. The closing argument set the stage for a pivotal moment in the high-stakes civil fraud trial against Donald Trump and the Trump Organization, which could significantly impact the former president's future. Thanks for watching. If you like it, comment and hit the like and share buttons. Subscribe for future videos.